It's been 11 hours. I'm finally at the second campsite, or Sognefjellshytta. Today was a battle for survival. They say hello and welcome to another episode of Life Outdoors with Lovestorm. As you can see, I'm not at my home desk in Oslo. I'm currently in a cabin at this camping site around 5-6 hours northwest of Oslo. The reason I'm here is because tomorrow I'm going on a trip I've been wanting to do for over a year now. It's a ski trip that is called DNT Massiv. DNT is the Norwegian Cabin Association, and they have cabins spread all over the Norwegian mountain range, national parks, you name it. They're open for public. Some cabins are manned, which means they have someone who runs the cabins and serve food for everybody who's staying there. Some cabins are unmanned, which means you get a key if you're a member, and then you can go to the cabin and take the food that's there and bring your sleeping bag, and you can sleep over and just hang out with the people who's already there, or maybe you're alone. It depends. But if you're out in the national parks or in the mountains, they have this policy that you're always gonna be welcome to the cabins, no matter how many people who are there. So this route goes from cabin to cabin. So you could do this with only a pair of skis and a backpack and some food and water, and then you ski from cabin to cabin, sleep over, and then you cabin the next day. And you can do this in winter, and you can also do this in summer, and it goes through 4 mountain ranges and national parks in Norway, from northwest to southwest. It's 350 kilometers and 8,000 height meters, a little bit more, so it's a pretty long trip, and I'm planning on spending 16 days. I was supposed to go from cabin to cabin, and I would probably bring my sled anyways, but this year, because of the pandemic and because of the strict corona restrictions, all the cabins are closed for public, which means you can't really just drop by. You have to book in advance to stay at the cabins, and it's pretty expensive. So I have instead packed my sled with all the food and water and sleeping mat, sleeping bag, tent, everything for me to survive or have a good trip for 16 days by myself without getting food from anywhere else, because it's going to be a little bit difficult, but the cabins are open if I want to grab some extra food because I have the key. So that's the plan, and I'm really excited. I'm getting picked up here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock by taxi, and I'm going to drive 30 kilometers to the starting cabin, which I was supposed to start from, but unfortunately they're closed, so that's not going to happen. But starting tomorrow morning then, and the first leg is 22 kilometers, and it's a pretty brutal start, so that's what I'm not really looking forward to, but it is what it is. It's like 750 height meters straight away, so it's gonna be tough, but it's gonna be fun. And I don't know how this is gonna be, if it's gonna be a series or one big movie. We'll see how it's gonna turn out, how I will manage to film and take photos along the way, but I'm hoping to really enjoy my 16 days out in the national parks, in the mountains, and document it as much as possible. So yeah, it's gonna be sick, and I'm just gonna leave it with that, and then I'll see you tomorrow once I get started. Good morning. Just closed the cabin, and the sled is packed. My skis are ready, and I think I'm ready. Just waiting for the cab to pick me up in 5-10 minutes, 30 kilometers into Sotaseter. I'm rough to the races. This is it. Point of no return. Taxi is about to leave, and I gotta just gonna start skiing. I reached the highest point, and it's probably pretty flat and slightly downhill from now on. It's been really tough. Looks like I'm going to manage the first leg, and then we'll set up camp and talk shop later. Good morning. This was my campsite. This is my pee. I'm now packed up and pretty much ready to go. And now it's all the way up to Sogndalshytta, 15 k's, 608 meters. I had a decent night, not the best. Wasn't cold or anything, just a little bit uncomfortable. I also had to pee, so I decided to pee in a bottle, but apparently I missed somewhere, so I managed to pee all over my boxer and my long johns, so I kind of sucked. So now it's drying inside the sled, and hopefully it's dry when we get home or get to the next camp. I gotta get going. Was a small climb to begin with today, so felt that one. The thing is, there's another guy going the same route as me. We started exactly together, or almost the same time yesterday. He started half an hour before me, and I came to camp 20 minutes before him. Today he started before me as well, but he's setting all the tracks, so that's nice for me at least. Let him plow and I can just chill in his tracks, because there are no cat tracks or anything here. It's all blown out. The climb is on. It's on like Donkey Kong, and it is pretty heavy so far. So the guy who's setting the tracks is all the way up on the hill there, on the flank. It looks brutal. I just have to get over it. hours, I'm finally at second campsite, or Sognefjellshytta. Today was a battle for survival. So yesterday was pretty brutal. On the route description it said that it would be 200 height meters less than the first day, so 600 height meters. Turned out to be twice as much, so like 12, almost 1300. 22 Ks or something. So it's pretty insane. Could barely put up my tent last night, but I managed. And today we are weather stuck at second camp, Sognefjellshytta, which is kind of nice because morale wasn't too high this morning, so a rest day doesn't hurt, to be honest. So I'm just gonna chill, make some coffee, and make sure that we managed to get to camp free yesterday. That should be nice.